Hey, what's up, folks? This is the Heavy Hitters Radio Show.
Yeah, I got a warm on.
We definitely up in here. Yeah, go ahead and put them on. Hey, this is Moose, aka Big House, man. I'm definitely in the house, man, for the Heavy Hitters. This is Spring Break Show.
Yes.
The Spring Break Show, man. And I tell you what, I am freshly showered. Matter of fact, I'm so freshly showered. If I had hair, it'd still be wet.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. It would still be wet. And I tell you what, Monski's in the house, man. He just got some wings that are super hot.
Monski is in the house.
Yeah, his wings are hot. Hey, so I tell you,
fresh off the ground.
I can't wait to talk to you about today's show. But before we get into that, man, let's talk about the one, the only A-Jeezy. Oh yeah, it's Stadium. It's Stadium.
Oh man, thank you. Thank you so much. Y'all so kind, man. I love you all, man. If I could, I love you all. No saying.
I laughed so hard when you had like different claps. He was like, no, seriously. I listened to the show. I was like, man, I missed that. Anyway, what's up?
Anyway, but yeah, man, I want to start the show off early with a quick brews and reviews real quick. I want to give 9 brews, 10 shots in the arm of any illegal drugs for David Copperfield in Vegas, man. I was so excited. As you all know, I'm a magic whore. Like anything with magic.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
A magic whore. Like I love magic. Anything doing with magic, I am amazed. I'm amazed. I'm looking like, wow, street magic.
Like how did he do that?
Exactly. I seen David Copperfield live. Paid $70 a ticket live. Had good seats live to feel like I was in 1985. His tricks was so old. Like I don't know how they work, but I was, you know what I mean? Like I don't need to know how it worked to know that I wasn't impressed. Like I'm over the whole let's have a box. You turn the box in a circle to show me that there's nothing in it when there's clearly a mirror. Like I don't know how it worked, but I know it's a mirror involved. To you spinning around, then you close the box off with these curtains, and then you open up and then you inside of it. That's not fascinating to me. How about you appear with the curtains up? Now I'm shocked. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm amazed. Okay, leave the curtains up. You know, don't jump in the box and then pull yourself to where you're small, where I can clearly see the mirrors in the background. I'm not impressed, man.
Let me ask you this.
Don't have audience participation like it's random when it's not random. Like, dude, it's not random.
Are you mad because they didn't pick you?
No. I'm mad because, okay, I throw this little ball and you're supposed to catch it, but Ramon jumps in front of you and he catches it, and then you say, no, pass the ball over to you. That happened. That happened. Yeah, you were supposed to catch the ball that I threw in the crowd. It was supposed to go to you. Yeah, but I'm a zealous fan, so I grab it. And then you...
Zealous or overzealous?
Overzealous fan, either one. And, yeah, you tell me, no, pass it over to him. And then you send out this bogus email to everybody supposed to get an email, but everybody, only people who got the email was the one who signed up for the, when you log into this David Copperfield email, wherever you from will pop up on the screen. Which is clearly, so when the joke comes up for your email, your magic email will pop into your phone because you already emailed him your email address. But because I didn't get an email. That's weak, dog. It's weak, man. So I give it 9 brews and 2 lines. And
my gosh.
It's one of those things where the more I thought
that's the worst show that we've ever.
The more I thought about
reviewed.
it, the more pissed off I got. Because, like, you know what, man? Like, I wasn't impressed, man. Like,
if you saw my face right now,
dude,
I'm like,
you saw me come back from Nashville, and I was talking about the street magician.
You were fired up.
I was fired up, dude. Yeah. And he cost me absolutely nothing.
He had a cigarette.
Dude, I paid to see David, the great David Copperfield,
the granddaddy of
them all. Who Oprah. But then I thought about it, like, you know what? Maybe if I was 7,
it would have been dope.
You know what I'm saying? He's
not going back.
No, I'm not going back.
I can answer that question.
To see you, like, go in a box and then you pop up in front of me, I'm not impressed, man, because I know clearly you went down the tube, you ran under the stage, and you popped up right. I'm not impressed with that, man.
Hey, man, so I tell you what. So David Copperfield, please, folks,
never.
the heavy hitters say.
If this was a B-side, I would give him the F you.
Whoa!
I am that distraught. I'm a distraught fan.
Hey, man,
if I was a mad tweeter, I would tweet him and say, man, don't ever go see this show.
Speaking of mad tweeters, we're going to get into mad tweeters today.
Yep.
Shout out to Jason Collins.
Man, shout out to Jim Irsay. He's made known as a mad tweeter.
He's a mad tweeter. Hey, other than that, your trip to Vegas was?
It was excellent, man. You know what it is? It's Vegas. Like,
you was always smiling and you had some fancy sunglasses.
I wouldn't tell anybody this. I went to Vegas, but once you do the Strip, that's cool. If you can go to the Hoover Dam, please go.
That's a great trip.
Oh, man, the Hoover Dam is,
That's a great trip.
It is excelente. And then to go see Red Rock is another like you go through the mountains of Red Rock.
That's a nice little deal.
Yeah, and then forget Vegas. Go to the Fremont Experience downtown Vegas.
Old Vegas. Yeah.
Old Vegas, yeah. Because I'm not paying $47 for one glass of alcohol. Yeah, you heard me right. $47
for one shot. That's top shelf.
No, that's like outside. Like you get it straight from the Mexican winery, straight from him because you know you got to be Mexican. You get it straight from him, and then some old white guy write his name on the label, and then you drink it.
Hey man, all right. So otherwise,
man.
Otherwise, Vegas was good except for the drinks and David Copperfield.
David Copperfield was the worst.
All right, I'm not mad at you.
The absolute worst.
Hey, you know what? Cousin Rob's not here. All right, we miss Cousin Rob. We miss you. We know you're busy.
Was that bad?
That's funny. All right. Is that? Oh, I thought that was him. Hey, so you know who we do have in the house though?
Oh, we got the.
We know we do have in the house. We have the one and the only Oscar Key.
Oh, I was gonna say Savvy. Go ahead.
We do have the one and the only Oscar Kilo, man. The newest. I tell you what, man.
He's a light hitter.
He's come in. He's come in and really taking the world by storm. It's been amazing the feedback that we got from this guy, man. When he was missing, because it seems as though we have a one Pilgrim maximum, and so the great Krabinski was here, and then
the great Krabinski. You know what? I was more impressed by the great Krabinski.
You can't even say his name.
Krabinski.
Yeah,
his magic show was more impressive than David Copperfield.
Oh wow! I talked to him today. He's unable to make it today. But the great Krabinski, he may be listening.
Shut up! You know what? Your magic show was way better than David Copperfield's.
Oh my God!
It's some good stuff.
It's some good stuff, man. The whole one fingered in there's two. I was more impressed with that than David Copperfield. Man.
Hey, so all right, so okay, what's up, baby?
How we doing, everybody?
We're good, man. We're good. How was your weekend, man?
Man, it was a good weekend.
What'd you get into?
Well, we went out with some friends from the Middle East on Friday, and
we need to
certainly got into some controversial conversation down on the south side of Indy.
Hold on.
Where I was like, whoa, I think we need to leave.
Wait a minute, you went out with some friends.
Some friends from the Middle East. Yeah, they're from Iraq and then via Dubai, and now they live here.
So,
but
they're your friends.
They are my friends.
So you can have an open conversation about everything, and that's cool because that's what friends do.
Yeah, no, we can have an open conversation, but it definitely took a very sharp left turn.
I love it. I want to know about this left turn.
A left turn or a right turn?
No, it took a left turn in the so they're Sunni. So if you are vaguely familiar with all that's going on over there. With Israel as well as even in Iraq. So ISIS, they're Sunni, and then Iran has been allowed to bring in Shia militia. Well, this guy was basically pro-ISIS, and we're down there in Greenwood, mind you.
Well, see,
having a conversation about he's pro-ISIS, and then even further.
What was his reasoning for being pro-ISIS?
Well, because he feels like they're being misrepresented. Which there might be some of that. However, on their own posts that they push, they are definitely still executing people in mass.
Right.
But then also, here was where it continued to take a left turn. So he goes further on to say, you Christians, you're okay. Well, we can eat with you. You can stay in our house, but not the Jews. Jews will stab you in your sleep. And it kept going on, and here we are. We're down in Greenwood.
Wait. So that's like saying they know what you black people can chill.
However,
if you dark skinned, I gotta cut you.
You roaches.
Man.
So then it
wow.
That's real.
And I'm with
That's
my
real.
wife. And I'm with my wife. And then he says, "What's wrong with your country? Because you're women. You allow them to go out." And then it got into he believed in the whole.
You know what, man? Like I'm not too far in agreeing with a lot of that stuff. Anyway,
but it was just, I mean, a conversation that you want to have, in a house. But when you're down in Greenwood, Indiana, if y'all are familiar.
If I'm a king, I'm a real king. Don't tell me I'm a king and then you don't tell me you're going to make decisions.
So that's kind of how the weekend started off.
The king makes all the rules.
Hey,
the king makes all the decisions.
Hey, folks.
The king is a ruler.
The words you hear from the Heaviest Radio Show and the one AGZ
don't ever call me a king unless you treat me a king like a king.
Are not held by the
That's
independent radio and Heavy Hitters Radio Show.
Bow down and kiss my feet.
Hey, so all right, so
that's kind of how it started off.
I love that.
After that, and I saw this man on Friday. He was dressed to the nines. He's giving all the women silk scarves and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I got like a $200 shirt that he bought in Dubai for me. He was come back and certainly.
But these are friends.
Yeah, he's a friend.
So you clearly didn't know this side of your friends.
Did not know this side.
I think that this side, I mean, this is now like about the 12th time we've gone out. We've been to his house, have dinner.
How long have you known this friend?
For 6 months now.
About 6 months.
6 months.
Now, wait, let me ask you this, though. We do know, we have history, though, that his farm was bombed.
Yeah, his farm was bombed.
So there's more to the story.
No, there's more to the story. I mean, this
clearly
individual is very, very wealthy, owned lots of farms.
Iraqis?
Yeah, he was very wealthy, and Shia militia, after we invaded, Shia militia came in at gunpoint and basically took his entire farm, his entire livelihood, his house. They left with the shirts on their back.
Yeah, so he's mad.
He's a little salty about the whole experience.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Like I didn't know this. He might explain this, but I didn't know that none of the Middle Eastern people like the Saudis, because I guess the Jordanians are wealthy, but then the Saudis are like the most wealthiest, but they're also the most arrogant.
Yeah.
Of the people.
Yeah, I mean, but they also
which was news.
So Saudi Arabia, I mean, you've got the birthplace of Mecca. So even in
the Mecca, that was a great place to party here in Indianapolis like several years ago.
However, not a great place to party in Saudi Arabia.
No, it was on the west side of Indianapolis.
You'll get my head cut off in here.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I'm talking. It was a great place.
That is the words.
Hey, speaking of Mecca, is that the Iron Sheik right there?
Right, the words that you hear, ISIS, is of Moose, aka Big House.
Hey, you know what? I'm not. Hey man, I tell you what. I'm a shoot until I can't no more, and then it's
right.
It served to be on cross, ISIS and Anonymous.
So that's kind of how.
Just leave them alone.
Hey, I mean, you know what? I mean, ISIS is all over the place right now, and matter of fact, if you are like an American serviceman, they've already gone to like social media and picked your pictures out and put you on a list to hit you up.
That's ridiculous, dog.
I mean, I'm armed to the teeth as an ex-serviceman, so you can come down to my house. I'm ready.
I'm just saying, they out there looking for you, man.
Yeah. But it's funny how you say like you knew this guy. It's almost like if when the Trayvon Martin and Ferguson came down and you see your friends on Facebook, you realize like, yeah, I didn't know that side of you.
Hey, I tell you what. Can you pause? And I'm sorry, I don't know if you guys are trying to make a point. Pause real quick because holy cow, Trayvon Martin. I don't know if you saw George Zimmerman was on the news today. I don't know if you saw it or not, but we got to talk about that too.
You know what, man? I'm gonna say something real quick about the whole Zimmerman situation. The one thing I will give our Pilgrim friends props for, is George Zimmerman would have been put down.
Save it.
We are not
save it. Hey man, folks, we also
and not by the government. Some random white guy would be like
random white guy or random brother. I mean, I don't know about anyway. Yeah. Hey folks, I tell you what, Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man. We also have the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, man.
The league is in the bit. The league is
they in here. They in here deep, man. And we got a nice shout out, man, on Facebook, man. They hit in there, man. So hey, we got the one, the only, and I only say it on the radio, Savvy, man.
Savvy's in the building.
He's still trying to be cool, though.
Still trying to be cool.
If you're gonna pump the radio show and show up every week, talk loud so we can hear you.
We know what it is. We actually start identifying y'all as the league. The league is in the building.
The league.
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yeah, they up in here, man. Isn't it like they're really like one of those old school tag teams?
Right. Speaking of,
a big dude and a little dude, like an old school tag team.
Real quick, we gotta get to the dude dying in the ring. Did you see that video?
No.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
All right, we'll get there. All right, Savvy, what's up, baby?
What's going on with you? You know, it's another good day. You know, a little rainy out, but you know.
Now, what's up with Gary Niana getting 8 feet of snow? Go ahead, 8 inches. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's cold up there. It's off the river.
It's ridiculous, dog.
It's off the river, man.
I was in 85 and sunny this weekend.
It's
I come
Indiana.
back to 30 degrees. Anyway, go ahead.
Hey, so Savvy, we appreciate you being here, man. Did you kick anybody out of any of this?
Actually, we had a big brawl Saturday night there at Tiki Bob's, man. Escorted pretty much everybody out that night.
That's crazy.
Wait, what, you a bouncer now? Yeah. Dog, you like a Jamaican, dog. I got 15 jobs.
I got 15 jobs.
I thought you was a chef. You're like, I'm a chef.
That's what he does. He goes there and he cooks everything early. And then he starts checking IDs. And then later on, he's kicking everybody out.
Then he's a DJ in the middle. Right. He's a DJ.
He's playing the music after that. That's exactly what's happening. You know what I'm saying? That's the missus, man. That's the missus. That's the missus right there.
What happened, dog? Like, oh, wait, no,
you just paused like a son of a gun. Hey, so I tell you what, Savvy. All right, so Savvy. So I mean, did you take any? I mean, I'll tell you. Okay, look.
Did you wear gloves?
Hey, listen up, guys. Guys, a quick history for Musege Big House. After I got out of college, I was a bouncer. I was a bartender and a bouncer in Grand Rapids, Michigan, at a bar that also had 88 lanes of bowling, a sports bar, and a dance club. It was all in one complex. Like it's back, you know what I'm saying? So in the early 90s when they were, the cats was combining everything. And so I was there, man. I was making it happen. And so it was tough. Sometimes you had to go beat up dudes that had a bowling ball in their hand to remove them from the club. Sometimes you had to come into a sports bar, and then sometimes you had to go.
I'm gonna give a little secret, though.
Hey, can you move up so
it's easy to have a handle a drunk when you're sober.
Oh, it's the greatest thing.
Yeah, because they balances all off.
It's the greatest thing. It's the greatest thing for sure. All right, so I definitely understand your plight.
Oh yeah,
I understand your plight. I've been there, and as a matter of fact, I got a call the other day. They want me to do security at a Battle of the Bands for Mercury of Mars.
Okay.
You guys ever heard of Mercury of Mars? I never either, but it's some sort of it
ain't David Copperfield, is it?
It's some it might be. Hey, so I figured out because I still do security off and on, and so I can handle that. All right, so
the heavy hitters, some hustlers, boy.
Hey man, we all need good job.
Hey,
we all real
talk. Hey, I'm a bartender for private parties, man. If you got a party going on, you want a bartender.
And you can cook. You can cook.
Yeah, I do all of that, man.
I'm not lying about.
I got like 3 or 4 gigs lined up for next month.
If I could figure out how to be like a personal chef for people, like what you do is you hire me to have a party. I go do the shopping for you, bring the food back, cook it for you, and serve it to you. I would do that.
No, you can't.
I love cooking.
You can do that. We'll talk about it.
I love cooking, man. I can do that.
Fries in the side coming soon.
Moose aka Big House, man. Moose aka Big House will come in. I will go shop and bring in the stuff for you, man. I'll do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, hey, so we also have.
Hey, Jeezy. Sorry. Yeah.
We're both together?
No, no.
All right.
This Big House.
Ain't that about nothing, man.
Yeah,
hey, so we also have the one, the only Monsky Love in here. What's up, baby?
From the league. The league.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Or
he just don't talk.
Is he just so low?
I was talking. Yeah, what's happening?
There you go. He's there now. Right. I can hear him.
What's happening, people?
Hey, Monsky, man. I appreciate you. Monsky will hit me up and be like, where we at tonight? Like randomly. Like last week, crickets. This week, where we at, man?
was working hard.
Yeah, yeah.
I was working hard last week, man. So wasn't no need because I knew
He's busy. He's a busy dude.
Hardly ever.
Were you out partying with the Pilgrims on St. Patty's Day?
I didn't even get out.
You didn't?
I was at work till like 2.
Did we hit you up?
No, y'all told me I was gonna be here.
Yeah. I tell you what, it'd be better if you talk in the mic so people can hear.
True that.
Hey, so all right, I tell you what, man, this is the Heavy Hitters Radio Show, and tonight is going to be an absolute blast. We have got to get into it because we got so much to talk about.
So much, so many arguments will ensue tonight.
We'll see how it goes. Hey, so pass it over. All right, so here's what we got, man. We're going to talk about Angelina Jolie and the fact that she's almost androgynous at this point. We are going to talk. Is that bad?
Yeah, that's a little bad.
She has a vagina still, but that's about it.
No, I don't like the idea that you just
What?
because you might have something, you just start cutting your body apart.
Well, but
we haven't got it. We'll get into
we'll
that.
get into it.
Let's go. We here now. Let's go ahead.
No. I'm going to talk about everything.
We never get there though.
No, we will. We got brews and reviews.
we're on a clock tonight.
We got brews and reviews. We
David
also
Copperfield.
going to talk
Right.
about Monet
9/11.
Davis. We're going to talk about Monet Davis and kind of what went down with her. We are going to get into, and I'll tell you what. Hey man, the show is going to be amazing
Merci
because
beaucoup.
we also got all right, Monet Davis. We're also going to talk about the kind of the the race car driver that got reinstated because he said that his woman was some sort of
spy
or something,
Right.
and she said she beat
Kurt
him
Busch,
up.
right? Kurt Busch?
Yeah,
Is
I
that-
think it was Kurt Busch, and now he's back.
He's back.
Now he was only suspended for like 2 weeks, whereas Adrian Peterson was suspended for a year.
different sports, man.
Different sports.
Hey man,
different-
but okay, so in hockey, I can beat the dude
the
up.
thing is, nobody cares about NASCAR except for in
Right.
their little circle.
I mean, it's-
NFL is like the biggest sport,
right.
Well,
but NASCAR's pretty big too. But
as far as mainstream media coverage,
right. Well, it's a pretty large sport, but again, it more caters to the Whiskey Tango crowd, so I think they tend to look a little less. harsh
Whiskey
on-
Tango.
yeah.
That'd be the WT, the white trash.
I know what that
Right,
is. I
yeah.
know.
Yeah, but the thing is also like
you know we got to think about now. We have to have because we had an urban translation. We have to have some sort of pilgrim translation.
we call about the pilgrim porch.
The pilgrim perspective.
The pilgrim porch is what we call it.
Pilgrim
We
porch.
sit on decks, not on porches.
Yes, they're on decks.
They're on decks.
I love it.
But
I'm
the
not going
pilgrim
to tell you
porch
right
sounds
now.
so
I
much
absolutely
better.
love that.
I understand.
No,
from
but
a
they don't sit on the porch,
From an
though.
alliteration standpoint, no, we're in the back of the house on
Did
the
you
front.
say alliteration?
Yeah.
I'm about the only one in this group that can say that effectively.
Alliteration.
Yeah,
I
see,
just said
exactly.
it.
No, you said alliterate. It's illiterate. There's an I.
Alliteration.
I had to tell you.
Alliteration is the
I
state
didn't hear
of
what he
not being
said.
able to read.
Yeah, that's how we do it, man.
Yeah.
It's not
Hey,
ill.
so
Yeah.
so I tell you what, man. So I tell you, we definitely appreciate that. So we also get into some brews and reviews.
Yeah, David Copperfield.
We already did that. We're not talking about David.
Nine
Man,
lines.
David.
There's sometimes
Hey, folks, the heavy hitters are saying, do not go see David.
Do not,
Copperfield.
please do not waste your money.
don't do it.
Don't do it.
Hey,
The tricks are like from '85, dog.
I just want
I
to
rather
say
see. I rather see Cookie Monster come out of the trash on Sesame Street.
That'd be
You see
the
David
Oscar the
Copperfield.
But
crowd.
all I'm gonna say is
You know
Oscar
what?
does it.
No.
You'd rather
no.
see Cookie
I'd rather
Monster.
see Cookie Monster come out of the trash, dog. With somebody's hands. Cookie Monster. I would be more amazed than when I was at David
You
Copperfield.
know what? Somebody told me that.
How do you go to a
Cookie
magic
Monster's now-
show and never go wild?
Wait, now listen.
we go.
Cookie Monster is eating vegetables now.
That's why I hate.
Sesame
That man, I
Street.
almost said something.
Don't-
low.
yeah, just be
I
quiet.
almost went anti-American on
Yeah,
y'all
I'm
real
glad you
quick.
didn't. Hey, speaking
That's
of
why I hate the sissification of America, man. We saw.
Speaking of that, we're gonna talk
We
about
got
the-
football players retiring at 24.
Hey man, the football players. Wait about it.
They
We gotta
soft,
talk
man.
about Darren Sharper.
Well,
Well,
that
Darren-
is
he's
good.
an idiot.
That
Darren
is a good
Sharper is
conversation.
pulling.
He's an idiot.
Darren Sharper is pulling the old Bill Cosby on cats, man.
Bill Cosby did not
He's
do
a
that.
handsome guy.
He's a handsome guy
He's
with
a football
money.
player and money.
Dude,
and, yeah,
all you gotta do is just walk down on a circle.
You can say, "Hi, I'm Darren Sharper. I play football."
no, don't
Boom.
even say this. Park your car. Being a white because you in shape.
Right.
White beater shorts.
Muscles out.
Lean on our car and be like, you. Come on.
here.
Right.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
can have it.
He was on the NFL Network. I mean, so he's already got like the press. Hey, look, everybody, I'm on TV.
He's a
Yeah.
good looking guy. Why are you?
And he's straight up dropping
And
mollies on
see,
cats.
and I see where I think is he need to be put down immediately, like chemical castration.
What in the world?
Dog, yeah, chemical castration, dog. Right now, immediately. Put him down, man. You convicted? How many times you did it? 7 times? So you 7 women? Yeah, you got to go, dog. You got to go.
Like his life ended or his penis cut off?
Cut off, dog. Not even cut off. He got to go.
So he can still live, but no penis and balls. What about just no balls? Penis, no balls.
No, because they still get hard.
How does he use the restroom? No, without balls you can't get. It's gone.
You pissing sitting down with a bag. You wear the bag. If it's
what?
You get a bag on, man. Dog, that's rape, dog. Like that's crazy.
It's
man.
horrible rape.
It's horrible.
Right, yeah.
Dog, you got to put him down, man. Send him over to like one of them countries where they do that, man. No matter of fact, put it on the block. Put it on the chopping block. Have somebody hold it out. You just
Yeah. What?
Yeah. Yes. All day. Or burn it. Put some gasoline on it and just light it on fire, dog. Dude, like, come on, man.
Hey, man, that's the worst. I don't know.
What do you think was okay in rape? What?
No, don't get me wrong. It's horrible. Now, these women, okay, wait. Okay, I'm a question.
Several.
Oh, yeah, seven.
Only 7 came forward. We're not counting how many times that, you know.
Hey, yeah. So, real quick, and I hate that we're dug deep in this conversation. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can hear us.
But man, Ramon want to save him. You want to save the kid. Most of you want to save him.
What's that?
Of items.
He can be saved. He can be rehabilitated.
It's not gonna happen, probably.
It's not gonna happen.
It's gonna.
He go to counseling and be saved.
Hey, so we got the one, the only man, Cousin Rob up in here. What's going on, baby?
Man, what's good, man? It's been a very realistic and challenging 48 hours.
Tumultuous.
Say what?
Is it tumultuous?
Hey, man, it's obstacle-ish. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And it's funny how it's not a real word, but everyone knows what I'm
We
talking
knew
about.
exactly what you were talking
about. It's been very realistic. So I'm here. I've made it. It's called perseverance.
It is.
Yeah, it's real.
Hey,
it's
now,
late, but,
do we have a nickname? We don't have a nickname for Big C right here. It's Big C. Is that?
Nah, R&B Zoid, like Zoid.
Oh yeah, what is that? It's
Zoid.
Yeah. Is it? Who do we have here?
R&B.
What is it?
R&B, like the music.
R&B. What's up, R&B? How are you doing, baby?
I'm good, man.
It's good to see you, man.
It's been a while, man.
Yeah, it's been a while. All right, we appreciate it. Now, listen, you like these guys. You can't be all cool. You got to get the mic. You got to get the mic up in there, man, and drown out the noise.
I do have brews and reviews. I don't know if you've already got to that.
I tell you what, real quick, I'm going to give you a rundown, and we'll go ahead and jump into your brews and reviews.
All righty.
All right, so we have not talked about Monet Davis yet, but we're going to.
Okay.
We have not talked about Senate Bill 101, which is kind of that freedom of religion bill and that kind of thing. I will get into that. I did not send that to you guys today.
All right.
What else was it? Okay, you know,
Kurt Busch.
Yeah. What's up with the NASCAR guy getting reinstated after like
and Adrian Peterson
2 weeks? Like 2 weeks for beating up his girl, but Adrian Peterson lost like a whole year, all his money. Now, of course, he's back now. We get that. We talked about that. And is there anything else I'm missing? We're not talking about David Copperfield anymore. But you know what? If you're ever in Vegas, don't go see David Copperfield, man. He's horrible.
Please go see him because he needs to pay for the damage that he's caused.
Hey, so you have some brews and reviews. Go ahead. Go right ahead, man.
I do. I want to talk the brew. Or does everyone know what brews and reviews is?
I'll tell you what. You know what?
We went into that with David Copperfield earlier.
Okay. So everyone knows 0 brews is great. 5 brews.
I mean, put it this way. David Copperfield got 9 lines of cocaine or whatever it was.
Got you.
That's how bad it was. Is that 9 brews and 2 lines? I don't know. It was horrible. Don't go see David Copperfield. I'm not even going to watch him on my VHS tapes.
Or the wreckage that he caused this week.
I'm not sure what's going on. Anyway, go ahead.
So my brews and reviews is the heavy hitters' ability to contact each other. I'm going to give it 17 brews. Now, all right, so check this out. I was out of town, dog. I know it. My phone works out when I'm out of town. Get on my plan. So, and the thing is, I always want to talk about stuff that you want to talk about. I was in Vegas, dog.
You just got back from Vegas?
Hey, man, yeah. He was there.
It's all good.
I already told you.
I was there Thursday through Sunday.
If he's out of Indiana, he's not talking to us.
I know it.
That happens. You got anything else, sir?
Yeah. So, yeah, I do. That wasn't. I was just venting right there in my feelings. Now,
your feelings
back
are
to manhood,
hurt.
I'm out of my feelings.
You're too big to hug, though.
Yeah,
you know, for us, like it just
hug.
looks weird.
I don't want to hug.
Okay.
So my brews and reviews this week, because people are not listening to us. I know it. They're like, oh, yeah, that's cute. What else are they talking about? If you're not watching The Flash, you're wasting your life. I don't care what job you have. I don't care who you've helped cross the street today.
Yeah,
you're wasting your potential.
If you're not watching The Flash, dog, I really don't know what you're doing with your life.
I don't know what you're doing with your life. Are you running a Fortune 500 company? You're ruining your life by not watching The Flash. Yeah. You're doing a mission work over in Africa. You're ruining your life because you're not watching The Flash. Zero brews, man.
No,
the Flash is good.
What? See, that's an understatement.
I like it.
Yeah, it's.
You're not.
It's better than good. Man.
I mean, it's not going to stop me from like taking a shower, but I mean,
it should.
It should, dog. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
The Flash is must see.
I love it. No, I love the Flash. Don't get me wrong.
It's that good.
The fact that he went back in the past when he killed
I'm 36 months away from 40, and I'm telling you,
when he killed old boy,
delicious.
When he stabbed him in the chest, I was like, dang. He said, "Know what? You've been dead to me for centuries already."
Yeah. Let me grab that. Let me go inside of your chest real quick. But that's a spoiler. Have you seen it? Okay.
It come on tonight, so I'm pretty sure.
Come on.
So do y'all watch Walking Dead?
That's another brews and reviews. That's I'm gonna give that zero brews.
You give it zero brews?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't watch Walking Dead.
Yeah. See, you either love it or you like it.
Right, no doubt. So as long as it gets its respect. So since my show gets its respect, I'll be sure to be here next week and we can talk about
Walking
The Flash.
Dead
is.
You be telling me you have not watched an episode of The
I
Flash.
have not seen one episode of The Flash.
Do you like superhero movies?
I am a Batman fanatic.
So you watch Arrow?
No.
I don't understand, man.
How do you like Batman and you don't watch the Arrow?
I don't know what Arrow has to do with Batman.
Essentially, you watch Gotham?
I watch Gotham, yes.
Yeah, Gotham's good.
For sure.
It's better than Gotham.
Arrow is better than Gotham.
Yes.
Okay. It's Flash better than Gotham.
What? I'm sorry. I almost jumped across.
All right, so Cousin Rob.
Do you watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
No, his head is shaking.
What's going on,
all right, so do you have any more
brews and reviews? No, I'll save the other ones for the
B-side.
Yeah.
All right, outstanding, man. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, so let's go ahead. I mean, the big one is the Senate bill 101. We got to get into it. I will give you kind of the very tip top of it. Essentially here in Indiana, it's going to pass. Like it's passed one house and then it got changed and it went back.
Even more reason not to go to the vote.
But it had to go back today. I just read it before I came here.
On the heavy.
They got some changes. So here's what happens. Here's what happens.
Moose didn't hear me say that.
I didn't hear you.
I said even more reason not to go to the vote. Go ahead.
All right. The vote. He can't stand it. Hey, so here's what happens. Essentially, if I am a doctor and I am a Catholic, I cannot serve. I cannot write a prescription for like for I have the right to, or not to. I cannot. I don't have to write a prescription for like say birth control or what's that? What's the other thing? What's the other thing you can have? I don't even know. But anything like essentially, I don't have to say I like it or say I'm a caterer.
You can refuse service.
And there's a same sex marriage. I could say I'm not serving these guys. I don't want to do that because they're.
You'll be an idiot, but yeah, you can do it.
All right, now
I'm not turning down no money because you like.
Now here's the thing: if you go back, if you guys remember Rand Paul, you guys remember Rand Paul and the Tea Party?
Yeah.
You guys remember Rand Paul and the Tea Party? So essentially, I think this is something that he started back in the day when he's like, you know what, the government can't control business. Business can make the decision, to serve who they want to serve. Which Moose is going to say, I understand. Now,
I do.
As a business owner, just say something small like DJing.
Yeah, you can refuse it. Yeah, you'll be an idiot.
I can say, no, I don't want to do your party because it's country. Here's a perfect example. I ran across some gentlemen that are mentors that had all their teenage boys there. All the teenage boys, except for 2 or 3 of them, were African American or black, and there were a couple of pilgrims, right? And they were having a discussion about country music versus rap music. And I walked in and they said, well, what do you think about country music? And I said, well, you know what, I listen to it. And, of course, the black boys are like, what, you listen to country music? And I said, well, let me give you the backstory. I am a DJ and I do weddings and stuff like that. And they're like, okay, well, what does that mean? I go, well, sometimes two men that are getting married will ask me to do their wedding, and I say yes. Sometimes I've had this happen where two women that were getting married asked me to do their wedding or their reception, and I said yes. I had a black man and a white woman, a Pilgrim woman, say, can you do our wedding? And I said yes. And I've had a black man and a black woman say, can you do my wedding? And I've had a Pilgrim man and a Pilgrim woman, and I said yes to every last one of them. And they go, why? I go, because every last one of them's money was green.
It was green, exactly.
Right? And it didn't matter to me if they were 50 years old getting married and it was their fifth marriage, or it was their first marriage and they were 22 years old. I had the music for all that stuff, and you know what? At the end of the night, the money or the check had blue or black ink on it, or the cash was green, and I did it. All right, and I reported it, by the way, if anybody else is listening. All right, so that was that was definitely the case. All right, so what do you think about this, man? Are you going to refuse service for somebody? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask you the question, then I'm going to put it out there, so I won't be around for a minute. All right. So Senate Bill 101. So it's the main bill, so it has all the other stuff in it too. But and if you guys know about it, you can give us some background. Go.
So essentially, people can refuse service, and there's no consequences.
No, you have the right. You have the right to discriminate. Pretty much what it is.
They've legalized discrimination again.
Discrimination.
And I mean, it goes much more deeper than that. Like if you're a church and you have a daycare, you can now say, we're not going to take your kids because, if you're a gay couple that you've adopted a kid, we're not going to take your kids.
Question, this is only the state of Indiana?
This is only the state of Indiana,
so
yes.
That's only even more reason why I need to leave. Go ahead.
Right, well, no. You're saying, okay, so there are actually 17 states that have some form of this bill. Utah has this intact, and Arkansas. Yeah. But again, I'm against it. I mean, I want to go on record and say I'm highly against it because again, you've just legalized some form of discrimination against a particular people group, which, I mean, are we in 1950 again?
Question, is it only towards gays? Or
yes,
or
gays
race?
And lesbians. Well, Protestants, I mean, so it does go beyond this, but Muslims, yes, I mean, there was this where it's like, hey, we don't want to take you because you're Muslim and we're Christian, and that goes against our beliefs. So it does have that in there.
How does that go against your beliefs? But I thought religion was, we love all religions and races and creeds. And
but you can now say that you don't. I mean, my thing is, we're going to put this as a law, and the state is going to spend millions of taxpayers' dollars to defend this, fighting for this law when it goes up to the Supreme Court, only to lose. I mean, ultimately, this bill will be overturned because it's unconstitutional as hell, but yet we're going to spend millions of our taxpayer dollars fighting for it.
Who's the idiot that's going to argue this on their behalf? Like, how can you be on the wrong side of history and know you're on the wrong side of history?
But, I mean, it overwhelmingly passed. It didn't just by, like, a vote. It overwhelmingly passed.
Why do I live here? Yeah.
By 40 votes.
So, like, I mean, the same people that passed this bill voted on same-sex marriages in the state. Which is now legal, but I mean there was a back and forth with that though, right?
Honestly, that was made legal here by the Supreme Court. The state never agreed with that. The Supreme Court forced Indiana into that.
Okay.
I think what this bill they just passed is a way for companies to get through the equal opportunity situation. So many companies have taken losses here in Indiana from the equal opportunity, from firing people because of race, because of age,
gender,
any of it.
But this law has nothing to do with race, though.
Well, no, it doesn't have anything to do with race. But see, it has to do with something deeper than race, which is beliefs. Which means the thing is, it's like me and you, two black guys can believe in something different, which means now it's picking us apart. Now it's pointing fingers instead of just saying you as a race. Now they can actually point a finger at someone and say, you yes, you yes.
I tell you what's funny. So that bill passed, and the score. So somebody's listening to us. They're texting me. The score was 40-10. That's how it passed today. 40-10 that it was unanimous. Obviously that's unanimous that the folks here in Indiana believe that's the case.
So essentially, I can let you in,
and not let him in.
You have to jump through.
He's
hoops.
too short. He's too
then
short.
If I like the way you jump through hoops, then you can come in. What's
the matter with that?
Is that what they is that?
Yeah. I mean, that's essentially what it is, and even better.
Everything is a club now,
and it's so subjective because I could look at you and maybe your skinny jeans, like I think you're gay. Now I can profile against you and say, well, you're gay. You're not coming in.
That's why I'm going to the Vogue.
I love it.
Just for that reason, because you look at me and be like, your shirt too big. You ain't got a belt on. What? But you let him in. Oh, you can't wear jean shorts, really? But he can wear khaki shorts and a windbreaker.
But I'm gonna pull it out and say the reason I don't go to the Vogue is it's dirty as hell. Let's just clear the air.
Yeah, that's another reason I don't go to Bella Vita either.
No, we don't go to Bella Vita.
I ain't got no problem saying their name on the radio either.
We don't care nothing about that.
They made the rule. I didn't.
Yeah, we don't care nothing about that. Hey, so I'll tell you what.
Say it again, Moose.
We don't care nothing about
nothing
that?
about it.
Yeah, we don't care nothing about that. Hey, this is the Heaviest Radio Show, man, and we got into a pretty serious situation, right? Are you guys proud of me?
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised.
It took you too long to say.
Because you ain't do no slapstick comedy. I was waiting for
it. Because I can't stand. Honestly, I mean, we get all serious about it, and I get all freaked out. But you know what? Like the stuff we had to talk about tonight was pretty serious. Now on the B side, we do definitely need to do a little bit of entertainment.
We haven't even got to Angelina.
We haven't even got to Angelina Jolie.
Ramon's take on like cutting rapists' chemical castration.
Yes,
because he wants to rehabilitate.
Hey, so a real quick preview, a post view. What do you call it? Post view preview. Yeah, a preview for the B side is we're definitely gonna get into Angelina Jolie. I mean, all she has left is a vagina.
Would you divorce her?
She cut everything out. She cut everything else.
I'm divorcing her, though.
We're gonna get with Kurt Busch and Adrian Peterson. We're gonna talk about that. And Monet Davis, man. Monet Davis, is it fair? Is it fair that she's getting so much media attention and then for this guy to lose his scholarship because he had an opinion about her? All right, it's the Heaviest Radio Show, man. Catch us on Twitter at @Heavy_Hitters. You can also catch us on Facebook at Heaviest Radio Show. You can catch us on Instagram at Heaviest Radio Show. Our phone number is 317-67 Again, that phone number is 317-67 Cousin Rob 317-67
43289.
Hey man, coming on the B side, we got the rest of what we talked about, plus GM's calling in.
And a wrestler who died in the ring.
Yeah, let's talk about that, man.
And the match kept going.
It's the Heaviest Radio Show. We are where you are.
To get comfortable.
Come on in.
Hey, Jeezy.
Come in, AG.
Come in, AG.
Yeah, that did not work.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Hey, good job.
Yeah, we had to delete that last part.
All right, no, we're not deleting it. Hey, welcome, world. Enjoy AGZ.